Her husband died on a rainy night. Not in a dramatic way, just quietly, like hope slipping out of a cracked door. From that day on, she became both mother and father to her 3 children. She woke up before the sun and slept long after the moon had climbed the sky. During the day, she worked as a cleaner. At night, she stitched clothes until her fingers bled. Sometimes she washed dishes in other people's homes. Sometimes she cooked for weddings she could never afford to attend. And every morning she smiled, so her children would never see the pain. Years passed. Her back bent. Her hair turned gray early. Her hands became rough like old wood. But her children only saw one thing. They were poor. They didn't see her skipping meals so they could eat. They didn't see her walking miles to save bus money. They didn't see her giving food to neighbors who were hungrier than her own stomach. When they asked for money, she would softly say, "I don't have any." And that sentence slowly turned their love into resentment. As they grew older, they stopped talking to her. They avoided her eyes. They felt embarrassed by her worn clothes and tired face. "She helps everyone else," they whispered, "but never us." At 18, one by one, they left the house. No hugs, no thank you, no goodbye. The door closed, and so did her world. The house became painfully quiet. No footsteps, no laughter, no arguments. She continued working, even though her body begged her to stop. One winter night, she collapsed alone. There was no one to call, no one to come. The neighbors found her the next morning, lying beside 3 neatly folded sweaters, one for each child. Days later, the children returned. Not because they missed her, but because they were told she was gone. They searched the house and found a small box under her bed. Inside were letters. Letters she never sent. Each one began with the same line. "I'm sorry I couldn't give you money, but I gave you my life." Only then did they see the truth. They weren't poor because of their mother. They were alive because of her. Some sacrifices are so quiet that they are mistaken for weakness. And sometimes we understand a mother's value only after her voice is gone. If this story touched your heart, like this video, subscribe for more emotional and magical stories.